Hello boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, this is Undertale of course, and welcome back to some more H1Z1 King of the Kill. Not the best match ever, but it's a decent match. I think you're gonna enjoy it. We're actually not gonna talk super much about the match. I might highlight some points and have a good laugh or two, just at the gameplay. It's not too bad gameplay, I gotta say. But I wanted to talk about Battlefield 1 actually, and where Battlefield 1 failed quite horribly. As you might notice, I don't really play Battlefield 1 whatsoever anymore. I kind of stopped like 2-3 months ago. I only played it for about 3 months, and then I kind of got sick of it quite quickly. And a lot of people are like, "Bananas, why? Like, why did you get sick of it? Like, why did you stop playing?" Holy fuck, that guy was right about behind the fence. He could have shotgunned me so easily. The simple answer is just not enough content. You might think, but Battlefield 1 is huge. Got tons of guns, tons of equipment, tons of tanks, and tons of like maps and stuff. But in reality, no, it don't. It actually has the same kind of maps as Battlefield 4 was released with. Way less weapons, way less attachments, definitely more and newer and better game modes, and I mean, in all honesty, fuck, the game is really good. I enjoy the shit out of Battlefield. To be honest, it's definitely not anything like that. The problem though is the spacing of the DLCs, I believe, or at least in my personal opinion, because as most of you guys probably heard from me when I stream and that kind of stuff, I do mostly stream nowadays, so of course make sure to check out my Twitch, shameless self-promotion. But honestly, I try to release at least a video a day, but I don't always succeed with that. If you're wondering why, it's just simply because I stream about 6 to 8 hours a day, and just to edit live stream footage takes like 3-4 hours. So we're already up to like 10 plus hours a day just with that, and recording videos and then editing them on top of that, like normal videos. It gets kind of hard. I know, excuses, Anders. I'm the master of excuses, I gotta say. God, I hate getting fucking teamed, or not teamed. Obviously these guys aren't cheating, but I hate getting sandwiched. Shooting one guy and then get shot in the back by another one. It's always like my biggest issue, because I get too kill horny. But yeah, back to Battlefield 1. Like, fucking awesome game! Like, the new game mode, Operations? Oh my fucking god, so much fun! I played it like 24/7, barely played any Conquest, barely played any Rush. But the fact is that because it was World War I, I don't know if they wanted to be stingy or they wanted to have more distinction between the weapons, not have this like Battlefield 4 thing where there's like 4 weapons that look different but they kind of behave the same way, just with small changes, and maybe just how they look and how they handle a little bit with like spray patterns and that kind of stuff. Don't get me wrong though, I'm not saying Battlefield 1 is definitely not a fucking bad game. I do not regret buying it, okay? It was very well spent money. I got at least 200 hours of good entertainment out of it those first 3 months. Oh, that guy made some footsteps. Big mistake. Headshot, baby. Gotta love that. I don't know why though. His helmet didn't seem to break, but maybe because I killed him with a headshot, it don't quite break. I'm not quite sure. But yeah, it's just, in my case at least, it was just too far between the DLCs. And you might be wondering, but it's not too long. 6 months, that's not too bad. But you gotta think about how Battlefield 3 and especially Battlefield 4. Battlefield 4 had new DLC coming in 3 months. Imagine me. I stopped playing after about 3 months, because then I pretty much I had unlocked every single weapon. I knew every nook and cranny, at least in the maps I liked, which was like 4 or 5 maps. The rest of them was kind of meh. I don't blame DICE for that. You can't always make just like really good maps, you know, like Devon Peak, Devaman Peak, and that kind of stuff, you know. It's just, that's impossible. You can't just make good maps. There's always going to be about half the maps that are meh or bad. That's just the case. And then the other half is going to be either good or really good. Usually, like 1 or 2 out of like 10 will be those like really good and fun maps to play, you know. Oh my god, sneaky motherfucker got me in the head, man. Where the fuck is my helmet? Oh, man. Yeah. I thought I would actually have time to loot, but him shooting my helmet off kind of got me a little bit scared. But it's okay, it's okay. We're gonna do the old bait and switch, man. I'll leave the loot and I just take a nice little lap around this forest, and then I shut the engine off and coast all the way up there. And look at that! There's the guy shooting me while I was looting. Let's see if my aim is better than his. Yes, it is! Sweet revenge. Sweet revenge. I think I said like, fuck you, bitch, or something. But yeah, okay. too much bullshittery, Anders. Too much bullshittery. Back to the actual topic at hand, so to say. But yeah, I think it just simply boils down to not enough DLC. That's all I gotta say. I mean, if the game would have shipped with twice as many weapons, I think I would have maybe gotten another month out of it or something like that. Because you know me, I play the shit out of games. Like I'm a YouTuber and streamer, and I just play way too much. Like a normal person will probably have Battlefield lost for at least like 4 or 5, maybe even 6 months. But looking at the player count, it has dropped steadily the last 2 months, meaning that most people are like me. They will get sick of a game after 3 to 4 months if nothing new is added, no matter how good the game is. And let's be honest now, Battlefield 1 was a huge fucking success. Player numbers on just PlayStation alone was immensely good. PC, really good. Xbox, also really good. So nothing bad whatsoever about the game. People obviously enjoyed the hell out of the game, just like I did. The only thing I might be a little bit pissed off about is probably them nerfing the Martin Henry rifle. Because, God, I fucking love my elephant gun, man. I miss it so much. Why, guys? Why you have to ruin my fun? That was like the #1 noob killer. I loved it, man. Holy shit. Oh, here's an airdrop. Is there sniper in it? Come on, be sniper. Edge forward. Oh, there's a sniper in it. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Oh shit. I could only have space for 1 single bullet. Uh-oh. And the bombs are coming in. Gonna have to make another lap and try it out again, I guess. No, but yeah. Battlefield 1 just great, honestly. Like, I thought tank combat was good. The only thing maybe I would have slightly improved upon was maybe the airplanes, because it kind of felt like the airplanes couldn't really do anything versus tanks, or at least it was kind of hard, you know, and most of the time the dogfights aren't that rewarding in my opinion. Maybe it's just because I was kind of used to like the what is it, 30mm A10 like super duper machine gun or whatever, you know, from Battlefield 3 and 4. Maybe I just like that more. I don't know, because like that was just tank murdering beast. But yeah, I kind of miss that stuff a little bit. Other than that, like the infantry combat, fucking glorious. How weapons worked, glorious as well. I really felt like everything was rewarding, especially the snipering in Battlefield 1. So goddamn rewarding. So, will you play Battlefield 1 now, Anders, when the DLC comes out? Fuck yes, of course I will. If you've been watching my streams, yes. Will I play it forever? No. I will probably play it for a couple of weeks or a month until I've exhausted the DLC, so to say, and don't have much more to do in it. So there's definitely gonna be some Battlefield videos of the new weapons and how to unlock them and that kind of stuff, hopefully. Some tutorials, but also a lot of streaming on Battlefield 1, of course. I sorely need it, because right now I'm sick of 7 Days to Die again, and I'm waiting for the new update. Bannerlords don't seem to want to come out anytime soon, and honestly I don't have that many more games I'm looking forward to, or anything like that right now. So at the moment, it's Empire Total War, which is great for videos, but not much for streaming. And it's just literally H1Z1 for streaming. There's really nothing else to do, you know? And don't get me wrong, I'm loving H1Z1, but some days this game is so buggy, I can't fucking play it, man. It's just impossible, because it just isn't working. I really wish Daybreak would put more effort into making sure their games work and their servers work. Maybe I should say their game works and their server works, but I don't know, man. Maybe they're trying now because of all of the bullshit they've been getting. Managed to get my goddamn car stuck, such a noob, holy shit. But maybe they're trying more now, since like this whole 30k tournament in a broken game meme all happened, you know. Oh, there's Mr. Oh, no, I whiffed it. Oh, that's a nice one. I'm pretty proud of that headshot. I'm pretty shit with the sniper still, so I'm trying to get better with it. So please don't cringe too much at my sniper shots. I know it's not even close to what I can pull off in Battlefield, but you gotta kind of get used to how to lead people here, and it's definitely more like desync issues in H1Z1 than it is in Battlefield 1, so like leading people and hitting them with the sniper is not at all as easy here as it is in H1Z1, or as it is in Battlefield 1, I mean. But yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to the new DLC, gonna be fucking fun to play it. I was even invited to go and play it in Stockholm. I got some mess up though, sadly, with the plane ticket ordering, and I was too busy to like make sure to check it, so ended up actually missing the flight they ordered for me, just because I didn't know they ordered a flight for me. Pretty much. So that kind of sucked. I would have loved to see the DICE office in Stockholm, because I never actually been there. I haven't been to any DICE office. Like, I've been to LA twice to play Battlefield. No, once to play Battlefield. I played it in Germany, Cologne, and just like tons of fun stuff with DICE, but never actually been to any of their offices. I gotta say though, their staff is pretty goddamn nice too. Obviously, they kind of have to be though. Oh, look at this poor guy just hiding behind the tree. Didn't even notice me because I shut off the engine, so he couldn't hear me roll in. Poor guy. The bushes kind of saved him though. Otherwise, it would have been harder to get him. But yeah, so if anyone from DICE is listening, like if you're wondering like, well, why the fuck are people not playing your game? Like, did we fuck up? Is Battlefield 1 not good? No, fuck no. It's just as good as Battlefield 4, maybe even as good as Battlefield 3. Don't get me wrong here, but Battlefield 3 was just fucking groundbreakingly awesome. There's nothing that can compare with it. Like, you would have to make Battlefield 1, I don't know, almost twice as good to make it as a smash hit as Battlefield 3 was. It was just such good graphics. The game worked so well, so many weapons, so many maps, so many attachments. It was legendary the second it came out, pretty much. I don't know what else to say really. But yeah, if any DICE or EA people are watching, like, guys, don't get me wrong. Fuck, the game is amazing. Like, don't get me wrong whatsoever. It's just that for me and many other people, obviously, since about, I think, 30% of the players have left the last 2 months, compared to not even like 5% the first 3 months. Yeah, that's just more DLC, quicker. We can't wait 6 months with DLC. As always, thank you guys so very much for watching. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.